It is Thanksgiving here in the United States, and to keep it very much a stack, I feel like while we're all trying to enjoy the turkey, the ham, and all these other things that we're gonna have on our plate, I do feel like we also need to worry about the bread, the absolute cakes that we're gonna have, the desserts. And what better dessert can we obviously have than straight up the cheeks of a nice anime lady? Now that's basically what I want to focus on this one, with an art's appreciation. And they're also very small artists from what I've seen, but at the same time the artwork that they put out is not small at all. Like, this is genuinely some really good stuff for people that is like at the lower levels of like followers, and I am just like in disbelief at how this is even possible. So to keep it very much a stack, we're just doing 2 today because I also kind of want to take a break a little bit of a relaxation for the day, not work nearly as hard, and just straight up just give you the good peakness that I can, while also trying not to get this video demonetized, because both of their works is gonna be kind of hard to kind of make this video for, so we'll see how we kind of can go about this. But before we begin, I do want to basically put this out there. Kokatsu's story for sure is dropping on a Sunday, this Sunday for sure, because I just finally finished all the scenes. All I need to do is write out the dialogue, and hopefully I'll have a lot of that done today or tonight, one of the dang two. And when it comes down to it, it's gonna be a lot. It's already a lot for the episode, so I probably am going to maybe not even upload anything Saturday, just so we can get that going for Sunday, because it's been a dang almost 2 months since the last episode, and I feel like that is egregious. So I definitely need to owe you, another episode when it comes down to it, in some shape and form, but we'll have to see. But this one was just long because I didn't know what the dialogue was, and I didn't know exactly where to end it, but I have pretty good ideas of where I want to go with this. But yeah, but let's get started though. The first one I want to talk about is Atorx. Atorx. I'm gonna say Atorx. And you are born in 2006. My gosh, how old is let me see, 2020. Boy, you 19? Alright, pop off then. This 19-year-old artist out here cooking very dang well though, I gotta be absolutely honest, because there's a lot of Sarda content, there's some Sakura content here, and it's all animated, so you already see my problem of how I'm gonna show any of this, because I don't know how to actually go about this. But we're gonna try and just hopefully and see that we can make things happen without getting demonetized. If it does happen, dang it. But ultimately though, the work here, it's very good. Reminds me of DR. I feel like I've been saying that a lot recently with these videos. But at the same time, you can't tell me this ain't inspired, right? You got the same feel of the cheeks that jiggle while the meat goes in. Sarda sucking on some meat as well. Again, there is so much of this that very much feels hella inspired, and it just goes to show you again how many different people has the art himself just went out their way to inspire unintentionally when it comes down to it. Now, to keep it very much a stack also, with a lot of these artist appreciations at this point, it's kind of hard for me to figure out exactly what to say that I haven't said about other people's work before, because they all look good, they all blend the colors right, they all maybe look flat and maybe in an area, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the artwork is like, toned down in what they're trying to do, because it still looks very dang good. There's plenty of different things I could possibly say that you probably have heard me said 5 times over before, but the one thing I definitely can say is that this style kind of reminds me of like when manga be having like the color pages, right? Like especially like something like this one, right, with Rize. It feels like something that just out of like Shonen Jump, with the special image of a page where like it's colored, and they've been talking about some text like, oh, what's happening in the story with this character or something like that. That's exactly what this feels like to me personally, and it's kind of pretty solid. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's very vibrant while also being very good with its shading quality as well. And again, for a 19-year-old, very good work. I don't know how long they started drawing or animating and doing stuff like that, but ultimately I do feel like if this is your beginning years, if this is where you start, I honestly want to see where you actually just end up in the future, right? That's kind of where I'm just at right now. Like, for the small list of artwork I can find on the Twitter page, there's some really good stuff in here, right? Gwen looking mad fine as well, but I would definitely say my favorite one is straight up, and one I just really actually cannot show you. Frieren just straight up getting ball slapped in her face while sucking on that meat. It is amazing, right? It is literally just probably the prime example of what you need to do with elf women just all the time in anime. That's just how it is, right? Easily, this is some really good work, just overall. And again, it just goes to show you it doesn't need to be a super overly like high up there following account when it comes down to people to come through with really good artworks. You can find them at any level. They just really good at what they do, and it's up to you to find those sort of people. It's exactly the reason why I hard focus on trying to promote those very same people, because I think they deserve a shot. I think they deserve a chance at getting somewhere. And if I can't necessarily, help you all the way to get to your actual success, at least let me help you get a foot in the door in some shape and form. So that way people can find you, and if you do commissions to work, then people can commission you for that work and help you out a little bit. That's just literally all I want to see. Bukkake Factory. There is no shot I'm going to be able to throw that name actually in the title of this video, because that is just impossible without getting demonetized. So I'm probably going to have to initial the B and then say factory afterward. But anyway, the work that they do, it's like, how are you this small of a Twitter page? How, what is the Patreon members looking like? Because how has no one discovered this? How has no one seen this? Because gosh damn, this shit is just amazing, honestly. It's really damn good, but it's just really dang good, and it's very well animated all the way too, and it's just very damn peak. Honestly, if the day ever comes where I can basically get a commission going for you, I would for sure do it, because yeah, it's good quality. It's gonna be an expensive ass commission, but it's still, I feel like, something that would be worth it though. Like, do we even go as far as to talk about how this junk look like it's, studio made, like old ass days of studio, how they used to do like the drop and the key art and the concept art and stuff like that? That's exactly the vibe that you also get when it comes down to a lot of it. Now, I'm going to maybe take a guess, and you can very much correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm going to take a guess that because you label your name as Bukkake Factory is not just one person, it is a team of people that maybe you have. And if it is a team of people, then y'all do fantastic work. If it's one person, holy damn. I gotta be honest right there. That's kind of effing crazy. Like, there is so much stuff here. It's like, what can I honestly even just say about this outside of saying that it's literally incredible? It is literally, I don't even know. Honestly, now I'm going back to my comparison. I don't even know if that's even a correct comparison to even say. I'm not even sure. I was gonna say maybe it sticks with the Blue the Bone sort of style, but it also kind of does its own unique thing. I was gonna say it looked like the 80s or 90s sort of style of anime and fiction, but then at the same time does it too, because it feels a little bit too modern to kind of be that way, right? There is so much. It feels like maybe like a Dungeons and Dragons sort of vibe to an extent, with the studio style of things. I really don't know what to compare this to. It feels like a mix of all of those things while just being uniquely on its own. Like, I think Marin and Tatsumaki and Albedo are like easily some of the best stuff, but then even on the sketch side you had like the adult mentors from MHA that was looking pretty dang good too. There is just nothing bad to be said here. This is one of those moments where, again, it's just like, I'm just really just sitting here glazing the drawing, honestly. I'm just sitting here glazing the talent, because there's nothing really else to be said that I can possibly bring up that would basically be, like an eye-opening experience, because they got it in the bag for sure. See, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes this is why I have to do strenuous. See, this is why sometimes I have to extend these breaks to doing artist appreciations, because sometimes when I see artwork and I see good stuff actually getting made, it makes me wish I had the actual cash to just fund these projects of the ideas I would love to do. Because gosh damn, there is no way there's just no way I should not be able to do anything with this one. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I would deadass love to see Symphony just ride some meat in this sort of art style. Even for a safer word picture, I would definitely love to see maybe Jay hit some transformations, honestly, when it comes down to it, in this sort of style, because it just looks that damn good. I'm sorry, it just genuinely does. Subscribe to the channel so I can actually afford to do this one of these damn days. But when it comes down to it though, ultimately both Bukkake Factory and Atorx, or Atorx, hard to say these names sometimes. Ultimately, they are very good artists, and ultimately, if you haven't, followed them before, or you haven't heard them before, now you have, so go follow them. There is literally no reason for you not to do so. But yeah, that is essentially all I really wanted to say for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow my socials, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Kofi and Cash Out is available as well. And until this, my boy Jay, signing off. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.